Part 2. Crimson Flower. Pegasus Moon. Tempest of Swords and Shields. With Deirdre under Imperial control, the Leicester Alliance ceases to exist, and its remaining lords ally themselves with the Empire. The Black Eagle Strike Force, having now conquered all of Eastern Fodlan, confidently moves to invade the kingdom.
And that concludes Count Burgleys' report. Just as Claude said, the Old Alliance has willingly fallen under Imperial rule. However, knowing him, there is no telling what manner of poison could be waiting within. We must be careful not to expose any weakness.
Of course, though it seems we can now attack the kingdom without issue.
True. However, you should know that Lord Arundel has entered Deirdre. It would seem he has already started collecting the relics of the Old Alliance.
Let him do as he pleases for now. It's not yet the time to chide him.
Understood. As for the kingdom, as we theorized, it is not entirely united. If we defeat the royal family of House Blathed, and a handful of other notable houses, it should fall under our control quite readily. Those we must target include the houses Fraldarius, Galatea, Gautier, and Karen. We have allies who are close to some of those lords. Perhaps that can be used to our advantage. Persuasion by tears or threats. Perhaps one would consent to act as a hostage. We must make good use of the tools given to us.
What about House Rowe in Aryan Road, the fortress city? Will they not side with us?
The head of House Fraldarius, Lord Rodrigue, has entered the city. It is possible that he has seized it.
I see. Then it might prove too difficult to strike Ferdiad right away.
Either way, when preparations are complete, we can begin our deployment into the kingdom.
That part of the plan remains unchanged. Professor, is something wrong? Yes, I don't imagine that you have much interest in a running list of noble names. But it matters not. The nobility and the weight of all those names will be gone once the war is over. This month, we must again put all of our effort into preparing for battle. I'm counting on you, my teacher. Professor, you didn't hear anything just now, did you? Of course I am. It's nothing. Nothing at all. I told you it was nothing and I meant it. It's just... well, there was a rat. I don't enjoy the company of rats. I believe I've told you about this before. About when I was held captive beneath the palace. There were a lot of rats there. To this day, I just... What? Oh, Professor, leave here at once. I recall now that Hubert needs to speak with me. I must change my clothes. Now! Whatever you do, don't look this way. Then forget what you saw. That's an order.
Hey friends, Qwil here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Fridays, where every Friday we take on a new chapter of Fire Emblem Three Houses. This season is the Crimson Flower route. If you're enjoying the series just as much as I am, make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. Now, if you missed the last episode, you definitely want to go check it out. We took on Claude and the Leicester Alliance at their capital of Deirdre. We ended up taking them down and decided to spare Claude in the end, but he has fled Fodland because he believes that it would lead to a more peaceful environment for everyone. So that was a really interesting episode. This episode, I believe we're going to start taking on the kingdom, which is really, really interesting. I can't wait for today's episode, but as always, we need to go through our team really fast. I changed a couple of skills and and classes around, so I'll explain that as I go. Qwil is still the Enlightened One class. Edelgard is the Fortress Knight class, again trying to go for, I believe it's Aegis, just for fun because she's already mastered her unique class. Hubert passed the Dark Bishop certification finally, so that's really awesome for him. Ferdinand is still a Fortress Knight. I couldn't get him to pass the Great Knight class certification, even though he's fully certified in both of his advanced classes rather. So I'd like to get him promoted as soon as possible. It just wasn't in the cards this time round. Linhart is still a Warlock working towards Bowbreaker. Caspar is our War Master. Awesome, awesome. Does a great job, by the way. Bernadetta is our Bow Knight. Dorothea is our Gramarye. Petra is Wyvern Lord. I don't remember if she got Wyvern Lord during the last episode or if that's new between the last episode and now. But either way, Petra is now a Wyvern Lord. Felix is still a Swordmaster. Ignace is still a Dancer. We picked up Lysithea from the battle at Deirdre. We're not going to use her, but she's nice to have in the back. Then we've got Leone, who is I downgraded her back down to Pegasus Knight to pick up Darting Blow because I feel like that's going to be pretty useful, and we're not in any hurry to get any particular skills on Leone, so I feel like we might as well do it. And then we've got our people who are just here for the ride. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this mission, and I'm going to let you guys watch the video that comes along with it.
Following the Alliance's defeat, the Black Eagle Strike Force prepares to invade the Kingdom. But the Kingdom's new allies, the Knights of Seiros, begin to make an advance of their own. After appearing in Aelel, the Valley of Torment, and following the border south, the Knights of Seiros openly march to recapture the monastery at Garreg Mach.
Raid from the north! Their flag bears the symbol of the Knights of Seiros. One of our troops has already intercepted them. Your Majesty, please give us your orders.
From the north? Interesting. Could it be they journeyed through Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Is the Archbishop among the enemy ranks? If so, focus our attacks on her first.
Understood.
Our enemy knows Garreg Mach inside and out. They can come and go as they please. It would have been best if we had detected them sooner, but that can't be helped. Professor, we must hurry and intercept them ourselves. I'll leave the preparations to you.
The battle looks to be rather cumbersome. We are still guarding all of Garreg Mach, but there are undoubtedly numerous secret passages and magic traps. There is still much about this place that we do not know. It is quite possible they will attack from a location we cannot anticipate.
I must head out first to give my orders. I'll meet up with you soon. Call for General Randolph and General Ladislava. Hurry!
It feels like only yesterday we called this place our home. We must show these fools the error of their ways. They shall pay for the sin of invading Garreg Mach.
Oh, but the professor is fighting alongside our foe. The same one who saved my life.
That is true. Though I find forgiveness difficult, we do owe that wayward soul a debt. However, the fact remains that because of the professor, Rhea has long been tormented. To think that the vessel of the goddess, entrusted with the sword of the Creator, could go on to... it angers me to even think of it. All that has happened has changed Rhea. I imagine it has changed the professor as well. Even if we prevail, I doubt that the Church can ever fully return to the way it once was.
Brother?
Dear Flayn, I only brought you with me because you were so insistent. Still, no matter what happens, you must not go near the front lines. If something were to happen to you, it would utterly destroy me. You are my reason for breathing. Do you understand?
I understand. If something were to happen to you, it would break my heart. I could not go on either. I cannot help but wonder if there is a way to end this without fighting the professor.
Alright, so I thought we were going to go and attack the the kingdom, but in this episode, we're going to be defending Garreg Mach. So, you know, in essence, this is kind of, you know, the Battle of Garreg Mach Part 2, which is really interesting, really cool. I'm excited for it. I'm also really scared about it. I really, okay, here's the thing. If we have to kill Flayn, I'm going to be upset. I'm not going to be okay about it, and I'm not going to cry or anything, but I'm going to be sad. I'm going to go and do some preparations, and I'll catch you guys back up here when they're done. And then we're going to go ahead and fight. Okay.
We were successful in sneaking up on Garreg Mach. All that's left is to break through past this point.
The Archbishop and Catherine are handling the bulk of the Imperial army.
I wonder if we'll see them in this battle.
Gives us the chance to infiltrate the monastery.
If we don't see them in this battle, that's kind of a that's a good thing.
Us even here.
Catherine's scary.
How unfortunate.
Your Majesty, the enemy's movement is suspicious. They may have some tactic in mind.
That's a trap. Catherine's going to come in and kill everyone.
Let's face them without delay. Form defensive lines and hold them to the death. Strike down all who approach.
All right, so this is the defense chapter.
Composition is also strange. I would bet that they are concealing additional soldiers.
Okay, so now the question is it more efficient to guard this location, or is it better to go ahead and go on the offensive? We're going to try going on the offensive first because that's what I tend to like to do in these sorts of games, but
what's my strategy?
I'm not sure what the best option is quite. All right, first things first, we're going to let Felix take this guy out with the Iron Sword because he doesn't take much damage back, which is super nice. All right, we're going to let Ferdinand weaken this guy with the Hand Axe so that Casper can then come down and should have no problem just taking this guy out with his Iron Gauntlets. Oh, well, shoot, we get a crit too, which is awesome.
Who's next?
Awesome. I love that. Okay. Ooh, that's a good level up.
Speak for themselves.
Ooh, that's really good. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go and let Linhardt take down this guy really fast with fire, just because he can. I think we're gonna go on the offensive for this because, you know, good offense is the best defense. Oh, that was awful. Really bad level up there, but it's alright. Alright, and then Qwil can come over here and kill this guy with Bolganone. That'll be super nice. I like watching Bolganone go off. It's really cool. Ooh, we take a lot of damage, and that's not very nice.
This could turn the tides.
Awesome. Okay. Alright, that's fine.
I'm stronger than before.
I'm going to go and leave Edelgard back here, just in case something pops up, because Edelgard can handle almost anything. I mean, she's very strong. Let's see what they do.
Nice try.
Okay, so Leonie has Swordbreaker, and what else does she have? She's got Swordbreaker and... Oh yeah, Alert Stance. So I knew that sword guy wasn't...
material into the woods. They clearly intend to attack us with fire. We should do all we can to prevent it.
So we'll stay away from the woods. That's nice. The Knights of Saros are planning a fire attack. Okay.
Troops waiting in the woods to ambush? We must avoid any suspicious areas as we advance.
Okay. All right, Leonie can go ahead and take this guy out with the Training Lance, which is going to be super nice to have him out of the way. Oh, but he hits. I did not expect him to hit, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm not dying here.
Alright, and this guy goes down to just one Banshee, so we're going to go ahead and take him out with Hubert. Wow, that is really cool to watch.
Waste of time.
Alright, let's see what they do. Okay, some more reinforcements are showing up.
Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery.
Edelgard's not messing around. Oh, there's Flayn, no.
The time is now. As long as we stand here, you shall not pass.
I don't want to kill Flayn. Please don't make me kill Flayn. They're gonna make me kill Flayn. Okay, so that does like next to no damage. That's nice. Alright, so this might not work out just because Flayn hits like a frickin' truck, but I really need her out of the picture for that reason. So we're gonna go ahead and try to kill her here with Bernadetta, which makes me really upset.
This makes me terribly sad. But this is my duty, to which I must be true.
I love her. I love Flayn. She's not that great, but I really do like her. This is terrifying. Abraxas is... Okay, so she didn't die. That's nice. I didn't want to kill her.
Father.
Wait, no.
Please forgive me. I am returning to Mother now.
Oh.
Before you do.
Flayn! Please, no! No!
I'm gonna haunt you if I die.
Yeah, now I'm sad. Alright, we're gonna let Casper get this kill here with the hand axe. He should be all good to go. Hopefully. Oh, he gets a crit too, so that's awesome. I really like the War Master animations. Those are really awesome. Hubert can come down here and once again just straight up kill with Banshee. He gets a crit. Totally unnecessary, but you know what? It's cool to see anyway. Alright, then we're going to come down here with Ferdinand and take out this magic user. It's the only magic user
No time for pity.
in this area, which, you know, Ferdinand doesn't like dealing with those, so we want to get rid of them as soon as possible. Alright, it's the enemy's turn. I risked a lot of things right now.
No.
Okay, good. I needed Leonie to dodge that attack, which I figured she would, but I didn't know for sure. Okay, and we get a crit on that Pegasus Rider, which is really nice. Ooh, nice level up
There's
too.
more work to be done.
Awesome. I'll take that. Okay, so we need to make sure that we stay out of range of these the archers. Okay, but shoot, Bernadetta takes out that one. Bernie's really coming in handy, I'll be honest with you guys. I was worried about her for a second, but she's really coming along. Okay, no big deal, no big deal. Awesome. Ferdinand's coming along pretty well too.
Greatness awaits.
Ooh, nice level up. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm not upset about it. Alright, we're gonna have Casper come down here and take out this dude with Iron Gauntlets really fast. Because he can. With a crit even. You know, Casper's gonna be really good at getting these crits. It's great. Alright, and I guess Hubert just kind of takes this guy out with Nosferatu, so that's what we're gonna do. Why not? Wow, that... Hubert does so much damage. Like, Nosferatu is supposed to be a weak spell, and he does so much damage with it. It's crazy.
It is all for Her Majesty.
We're going to let Ignatz get a kill, I think, because he hasn't gotten a kill in a while. So we're going to go and use the Sword Dance. That's his special combat art that he gets from being a dancer.
For the future of Bodland.
Awesome. Alright, we'll let Qwil get this kill with fire, just to get his magic rank up just a little bit more. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this guy out with Thunder using Dorothea with the crit, apparently. This is just a matter of one-shotting everyone.
It's win or die.
And hoping that they don't one-shot us back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let Ferdinand deal with this guy a little bit. Oh, he gets a crit, so he'll be able to take him out. Nice. After the second hit, anyway. We do take some damage, which is not fun, but we should be fine because his defense is through the roof. Alright, once again, taking this guy out with Nosferatu. That does leave Linhardt open to an attack from someone down south, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and weaken this guy with the Brave Bow from Bernadetta. And then we're going to take him out with Leonie using the Javelin just to get him out of here. Oh, and we get a crit. Nice. I'm all for crits.
Alright, who's next?
And then we're going to take this guy over here out with 11 Sword so that our friend Ignatz doesn't get killed by a wayward crit or something, you know what I'm saying?
It was meant to be.
And we get a level up on Felix, which is always nice. Nice one, too.
Strength never betrays.
Alright, let's see what they do now. Alright, these Wyvern Lords are scaring me, but I think it should be okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely okay. Ferdinand's got this. Alright, Hubert's got this guy with Miasma. And boy, does he have... Hubert's so good. He can't be recruited into any other routes, which is a shame because I love using him. Alright, Casper just does so much damage with these Iron Gauntlets, and he's critting everything. It's insane.
Might makes right. Keep up the momentum.
He was definitely one of our weaker units, but now he's just becoming one of the strongest we've got. Alright, I'm just going to use the hand axe on this guy. Ferdinand could very easily take out this church soldier, but I want Qwil to get the kill, so we're just going to let Ferdinand touch him a little bit. Give him a light tap on the shoulder, letting him know, hey, stop. And one Bolganon should be more than enough to take this guy out, which is super nice.
It won't be in vain.
Alright, we're going to soften this dude up with Bernadetta using the steel boat. She's going to get a crit, but it's not going to take him out. Not even if she gets a second crit, but the plan is to have Felix come down and kill this guy, which is what we're going to do. Super nice. Nice, okay, cool. And we got that crest proc, which saved a use of our Levin sword. That's nice. And then Hubert just comes over here and kills this guy. I mean, one Meyer, and he's down. It's insane.
Did you think I'd let you go?
It's absolutely insane, and he gets a level up off of it. He's getting way over leveled just from this battle, but he's just still good.
Improvement, but it's something.
Yeah, that was really bad. Alright, so it turns out that this is super easy because Seteth doesn't move, and he can only hit right in front of him. So we're just going to go ahead and take this as a time to get up Qwil's magic rank as much as we can until we can get someone up here to kill him.
Trespassing on holy ground is a grave sin indeed. You must atone for it with your life.
Oh, jeez. Okay, nice. A little bit of damage, not a whole lot, but we didn't want a whole lot of damage. We are not going to let Hubert can just straight up one-shot Seteth, but we're not going to let him do that because he's already way too overleveled. But to give you an idea, so basically physical damage does so little damage it might as well heal him, but magical damage cuts him down very quickly. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and do the cannon thing and let Edelgard kill Seteth with Aimer, her signature weapon. So get ready for me to be pretty sad. Oh, and there goes Seteth. Her weapon looks really awesome though, if we're being honest about it. Listen, she gets a whole level off of it. That's a good level up too. Alright.
I'm sorry, Flayn. I couldn't protect you.
Oh man, we killed Flayn and Seteth.
We fought them off. Good work, everyone.
Alright, I think there's going to be some videos coming up, but...
We've repelled the principal force of the Knights and defended Garrett.
I'm so sad.
Hubert, I require a damage report at once.
Yes, Your Majesty. We will have to make inquiries about the status of the main army.
Indeed. After all, it seems they had Rhea and Catherine fighting on their side.
Lady Rhea, I am afraid I must report that we lost Seteth and Flayn. We were able to make a clean sweep of those who came to attack us. The unit that invaded the monastery has been completely driven away. A bitter disappointment. I fear we can do nothing but retreat for now.
Seteth. Flayn. First my mother, and now those two have been stolen away as well? Must you take everything from me?
Lady Rhea.
No amount of repentance will bring your wretched soul salvation. You will be chained to the Valley of Torment, eternally walk the desert until the skin rots from your bones. I will ensure that you pay for your sins, Professor! In the name of the Nabitans, I swear it!
Edelgard, Your Majesty, I am so sorry.
Silence. We must tend to your wounds.
It will do no good. I can't be saved. You must know that. Ladislava has also passed. The enemy has withdrawn. You are safe now.
Understood. Good work. Another loss on my watch. As more blood wets my feet, They grow heavier with each step. Remorse, resentment, despair. I have dispensed with all such things to come this far.
And we must keep moving forward.
Hubert, tell me the status of the enemy.
The battle has ended in a draw with severe injuries on both sides. Some known commanders have been slain. The most worthy of mention among the dead was the second in command to Rhea herself, Seteth. Garreg Mach has not taken much damage, and so it would not be out of line to claim it as a victory for us.
Yes, we'll call that a victory. Although, I'm sure they will say the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, what a terrible opponent that was! Why is the church always like this? How am I supposed to train for that? It was way too scary.
When I saw the enemy enter Garreg Mach, I prepared myself mentally for death. I thought it would be a fine time to die, but I suppose it wasn't quite the time after all.
Our luck was good to have grabbed victory. The church has great strength. We must not have grief, but must keep fighting. Can we be fighting now?
This was certainly a momentous victory. We lost a lot, but we also gained a lot. Certain lords in the kingdom have examined the situation again and decided to join our cause, changing their fealty based on just one battle. They are all a disgrace to the nobility.
Today, our enemy held many faces I knew well. If we must fight to the death with that kind of opponent, what will become of this world?
There's no stopping me. I'm ready to go strike the kingdom here and now. Everyone must see that we can easily unite Fodlan, don't you think?
Excellent job, everyone. The battle is over now. While we have sustained heavy losses, our foe has suffered far more.
Although not exactly as planned, a win is a win. It may be safe to say that there will be no more obstacles on our way to the next battle.
We will break through the Tailteen Plains and then set course for Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. The final chapter of our fight with the kingdom and the church is close at hand.
Okay, so there you have it. Wow. You know, this game is starting to get to me. It's so good that it's making me feel for these characters. I think that I'll probably make a video about this at some point, but I think that the style of Garreg Mach and this whole game, letting you get to know the characters and then having to kill them is really more powerful than I expected it to be. This game is just so good. I know it's just a game. I know it's just like a bunch of cartoons, but it's making me get the feels, you know? This playthrough is coming closer to an end. And the moral gray of this whole situation just kind of keeps adding on top of adding on top and on top and on top. That bit about Rhea and how much she hurts for the loss of Flayn and Seteth, that, you know, that kind of hurt me a little bit, even though I don't like Rhea, and Rhea's very obviously evil, I think. At least to some extent. Yeah, that's just... Huh. Whoever said video games can't be powerful or important. But I'm going to go lay down for a little bit after that. Thanks so very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments. Are you as affected by this as I am? Because like I said, I need to go lay down for a little bit. But thanks so much for watching, and as always, my friends, see you next time.